Welcome to the 4 Personalities website. This is a very interesting website. It has been a dream site of mine for many years, because how do you convert information that comes with intuition to information that you can show others or explain to others? Intuition is something that you have or you don't have, and if you don't have or you have very little of it, it takes you a long time to get it. And what I mean is, when you look at somebody, are you able to tell what their nature is? I'm not talking about tattoos or the way they dress. That in itself explains a lot about a person. But meeting somebody for the first time, seeing their facial features, their facial expressions, and so many other things about them, their mannerisms, the way they blink their eyes, and so many other things that tell what their nature is, their idiosyncrasies and their mannerisms are, and whether you'll get on with them or not. And some people you simply get on very well with, and others you get on very, very hard to get on with them because they have a difficult nature, and yet someone else will get on well with them. Why is that? It's because of the different natures we have. Our personality is a nature, and the nature we have is very much like, don't want to compare it to animal nature, but in some ways we can compare somebody to a certain way they walk, the way they talk, the way they act, the way they react. And it all starts by understanding yourself first. Often guys and girls, men, women, they want to know how to deal with other people, but they forget that they need to learn to deal with themselves first, to understand their own nature. And understanding your nature and the way you react in all different kinds of situations is an ultimate part of life. In fact, some people in the age of 70 and 80, I've noticed, still don't understand themselves and their own reactions in different situations. And they try and avoid situations because of the trouble that they find themselves in those situations. But we don't need to be in the dark. There's plenty of information available today that helps us to understand our nature. And once we understand our nature, we understand why we react to other natures. If you take fire and water, for instance, and you put the two together, you have evaporation, you have smoke, you have smog, you have a lot of, and you have warm air. And that is often what happens when two people come together and they are the two opposite natures, or the two wrong natures. They don't get on with each other. But if you took fire and air, air feels the fire. And some of us are like me. I'm an airy nature. I like to communicate. I like to talk. And somebody that is an abrupt, fiery personality, doesn't like people, I get on well with them, because those are the people that need interpersonal communication with somebody that talks easily, that understands people, to become friends with them, to help get the best out of them. And this is what this website is about, is understanding how we can react to other people, and as well as the holistic view, view of our body and our body works, nutrition for our nature, because not all nutrition works the same. Not everybody can eat a banana or have pears or apples or bread. Their natures are different, and they even react differently when they eat them. They become ill, they become diseased. The same with us and human beings. Some people, when we're in their company, we become diseased, we become uneasy. And this is what is so important to understand, to learn this. And there are little bits and pieces of information that will help you understand a lot about your life. And the best thing in life is to laugh at yourself, to understand who you are, and why you are the way you are. And there's very little you can change about your personality and the way you are, but it's important to get the best out of who you are.